So all the answers are out there. You just have to find them. And that is like literally all I used to do is just Google everything. If I did not know how to do something, my habit was Google, learn how to do it. And I strongly suggest you like to follow the same route. So start some side hustles. Learn how to build like a basic website, whether you choose to pay for Wix or you choose to learn to program yourself. Programming is one of my like favorite skills, just having an understanding of it. You also get an understanding of design, and when you actually start designing your own websites, you have an understanding of what makes people purchase from your websites. How can you optimize your websites to make people buy from you, which is going down the marketing route is just another interesting skill. And when you've actually learned it at your own level, not just learned the skill, I should say, not just learned through building on Shopify, you're going to have a much deeper understanding of how you can optimize your website. So start side hustles. And the other thing that you'll find is once you figure out how to start an online business, it becomes quite addictive. So when I first learned how to do this, learn how to build websites, learn how to get customers and so on, I went on to launch about 7 or 8 different projects. I was working on it at the same time, 7 or 8 different side hustles. And you shouldn't do that. You should focus on 1, maximum 2, particularly when like you're starting out projects. It is far better to use very direct effort on a small number of projects rather than spreading yourself out very thinly under a load of different projects, and really you're not pushing any of them forward. So focus on a few projects. Don't be afraid to like let go of a project and move on to something new if you think it's not going anywhere. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. So just don't be afraid to like say goodbye to it, move on to the next one. And you'll go through a sort of stage of rapid development where you're just learning a ton of skills. And what should also happen is you should start to make some money. And there's nothing quite like making your first income online. It's, I don't know, it's like a breaking through the matrix experience. Like most of my friends are online entrepreneurs, and everyone sort of has the same story about it. Like the first time where you see someone actually bought something from you online, you get like a $50 sale on your phone, and it's like a breakthrough moment where you realize, fuck, like you can actually make money online. It's not just these YouTube guys talking about it, which is exactly what it was like for me. It was like everything that you've been told and taught is just completely like incorrect, and it is far easier to make money online than by having a job or even opening up like a business locally. Being online just opens up a world of opportunity for you. Now, on top of that, there are also websites such as Fiverr, People Per Hour, Upwork you could potentially use as well. And they're sort of service-based marketplaces. And that is also how I started out. So rather than needing to build out a website for everything, you can think of, I can deliver value in this particular way and upload it as a Fiverr gig. And people, if they are interested, will order from you. And that is actually how I started out with LinkedIn account management. So I used to manage and grow people's LinkedIn accounts. My personal account had 58,000 connections. So I would offer as a service, if someone posted on LinkedIn, I would go and like and share their post, and they would pay me $15 for it. Or I would manage their account for about $100 per month. And I would also sell connections. I can get people real connections. And I remember waking up one morning and a guy had sent me about $1,500. He was from Sarasota in Florida. I'll never forget it, even though it was about 7 years ago. And that was the first time I realized that was like my whole month's salary. It was the first time I realized that like you can really make money online. So don't be put off by these services like Fiverr and People Per Hour. I'm going to give you a very quick tip for a business now, which is that I've been playing around with recently. You can go on Fiverr and you can offer to edit down Twitch streamers and YouTube video makers content into what they call video nuggets. So you will cut down a 8-hour video, whatever it is, into like 30-second clips of like the most interesting parts that the creator can then use to share on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, and also as YouTube Shorts. And this is such a valuable service for anyone who is a creator, and it's really booming on Fiverr. It's quite early stages, which is why I'm giving you this tip now. Depending on when you're watching this video, it may not be so relevant anymore, but it's a great opportunity. And if you're looking for a way to start, if you have a lot of time on your hands and you need something, a way of generating income, really, really not a bad option. Whilst you're working on your side hustles, I think you'll generally see one of them will start to take off. If not, keep working on setting up new side hustles. And that's exactly how I did it. I had these side hustles. One of them started to take off. And even then, I had a full-time job at the time. And even though I was making 4 times more than I was as my monthly salary through my side hustle, I was still scared to leave my normal job, because I thought, what if it all goes wrong? What if it collapses? What if the business fails and I'm coming back and begging my old boss for my job back? Again, it's just about getting outside your comfort zone. You need to take the leap, make sure that you've got at least like a few months of revenue, save up some of the money so that if things do take a little turn, you've got some money tied up and left over. But you need to take a little leap of faith and actually believe in yourself a little bit, to go and do this. Now, that was the best decision I ever made, to leave my job. It really was the best decision of my life. But I was so scared to do it at the time, is the honest answer. And now, because I've just done it and been through it so many times, I can set up a new business just like that. I will have an idea, usually every week or two, of something new that I can set up and generate money from. And because I have the skills of how to build a website, how to market a business, plus sales experience, anything that I have an idea for, I can bring in customers for and make money from. The only limit now is my own time and distributing myself into the right projects.